I love that I don't think I've ever messed with combat tactics for any of the characters. Wait, you just 3 pictures of Kaini? Alright, we're going to the castle. Hold on. Is everyone...
What now?
Oh, don't sound so fucking happy with me. Are we going through here? Right, I just want to check something. Is this really, like, towards the end? So with this one, I don't have a good enough herbalism. I don't have good enough survival, and fuck knows where Cameron went. He's fucked off and the women will not speak to me. I'm not that bothered about stealing Jake armor. Termination, I don't know where the last dude Orzammar is. And Sultras Pass, which is the DLC stuff for another character that I'm not bothered about. If I would have to have been ho 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 there, yeah. There was another game that was saying ho there. Where? We're like, where's Kaini? Wait, what does that mean, Kenobi? Oh, it's their September thing. And is it like your first subs or whatever, 20% off? Which I think people are... Oh,
kill them all!
balls. Yeah, new subs. Come on then. Take it one at a time.
Alright, alright.
Okay. Oh, just not. You don't. Wait, how did that even work? Did I do any damage from the side? What? Oh shit! Who are you? Where? Wait, where did these dudes come from? Are they teleporting in?
Straight ahead.
What? Huh? I am so confused.
No end to these blasted things.
No, wait, fucking come back here. Is it because I've not moved I'm fucking up? What are they doing?
Alright, alright.
Where else? Oh no, no, there's another one. Come on in. Who's next?
Even more Darkspawn. Sense
Oh.
a theme.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off
My party does fuck all.
that? Alright, alright.
Can you imagine if it was a live band? Like, oh for fuck's sake, they've all gone! And then suddenly this enemy appears from nowhere.
Get on it. More blood. Where's the next one? Got it.
Dudes, we're here! Why are you running over there? What is your deal? Controversial. It's turning over here. It's fucking came out of nowhere. Are they actually teleporting, or have I just fucked it because I haven't moved? I'm curious because
Even more dark.
I think it's the enemies that are through there coming and teleporting next to me because there's not as many arrows.
Got it.
There's like 3 left.
Twisted creatures.
Oh wait, maybe they are.
Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back.
This is the first weird thing that I think I've seen in this game.
Darkspawn over there.
I'm gonna have to push forward, aren't I?
Alright, alright. Now's better than later.
Oh, you dudes are a bit tougher than
My back. Alright, alright.
I wonder if there was maybe more dudes up here and I just left them all to die. Because it was fucking around.
Darkspawn straight ahead.
Oh god, thanks. The fuck was that?
Get off my back.
You little shit!
Now's better than later.
My lady,
Oh, no.
you're here. Thank goodness.
Eventually. What happened here?
I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens
Oh, Riordan.
arrived this morning, just
He's
ahead
here.
of the Darkspawn. I
Why
was
can't we
told
have
he
him
has
in our
urgent
party?
news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Riordan? What's he doing here? How do we know that he hasn't just fucked us up completely and he's actually working for Earl? Not Earl, I was gonna say Earl Eamon. No, not him. The one who killed King Galen.
I don't rightly know. Things happened so fast.
You don't
I
rightly
only know
know?
he was scouting in the south before he arrived.
Take me inside. There must be no delays.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
It's a
Taken
relief
away.
to see you
Thank
unharmed.
you.
And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Oh, it's a unicorn!
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Just listen in. Oh, jeez. Shit, has the word been sent to Denerim?
Word has been sent, but they need more than warning. They need our armies.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news
A
that is of
unicorn's
even
better, though.
greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us.
But we can't reach
This isn't
Denver
the
within
same
2
dragon
days,
that
can
was
we?
up at
It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to
the
the
Urn
capital
of Sacred
immediately
Ashes that I
with
never
what we
killed
have.
because it
Denerim must be
absolutely
defended at
decimated
all
me when I
costs.
attempted it. Um, Is it impossible to reach the city in time?
Perhaps not. But what is important is that we know where the Archdemon will be. If we do not defeat the Archdemon, it will not matter if Denerim is saved or the Horde defeated. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must
Okay.
go.
Then we
Did
march,
I miss
and hope
something?
the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al Eamon.
What
how
is it
long
about
before
the Grey
army can set
Wardens
out?
that can
By daybreak.
Then let's get
defeat
them ready.
the Archdemon?
I won't let all those
Is it
people
because
die
they've,
without
like,
giving
you
them
know,
a
gone
chance.
through the ritual that gave them superpowers to defeat this? Because I can't remember what happened. Like, I know some of this, I can remember some of the stuff at the start. I just can't remember what exactly was said, because for my umpteenth time through it, I probably maybe didn't quite listen. Okay. And just how are we supposed to defeat this Archdemon?
I was wondering that myself.
Then you don't know. Of course not.
Oh,
You're both
maybe
new
he's going to tell
recruits,
us now.
Duncan
I
wouldn't
always
have
do this.
expected.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Perhaps you and Alistair should
Oh,
meet me before
no.
you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have
Things.
someone show you to
That
your
sounds
rooms.
ominous.
I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
That's very ominous. There are things. Is that? Hey, my brethren!
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men, or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no. House Claret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Huh. Fine time to start with that
Oh, great.
nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey
Characters are
Warden.
going to die, aren't they?
Realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem with the Dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly. They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest
Well.
forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endron passed. It was our good fortune that you decided to return home when you did, Grey Warden. For all that you needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Shouldn't you be resting?
Resting? Who can rest after the march we had getting here? These humans have it easy with their long legs.
That and we're kept up thinking about the coming battle.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing?
We'll find a way to win, we must.
I hope you're right. Under the open sky is a terrible place to consider dying, that's for sure.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We've a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on
So
the
they're
field
not
of
the,
battle.
the Legion of the Dead. I don't think. And they're not... Okay, so from what they said, if they go to the surface, they're no longer allowed back in. But there are exceptions then.
I suppose it remains to be seen what sort of king Alistair will make. Personally, I think the lad will do far better than he believes. He is Merrick's son, whether he sees it or not. He has a good heart. I can think of no better qualification.
Are there any other allies we can use?
We have sent messengers to Orlais. With any luck, the Empress will send us help within a week. I think it entirely possible, however, that she has written Ferelden off as a lost cause already, and will seek to defend her empire first. Perhaps the Grey Wardens of Orlais will be able to march and reach us in time. We should not rely on their arrival, even even so.
Okay, I should get to my room. Got this way? No, we've not. Well, I guess you want me to go this way then. You see anything interesting? It hasn't found anything. Oh, hey, Liliana.
I'm here for you.
Nothing, never mind. Wait, where the fuck is my room? Oh no, it's the end, no!
I have been mistaken.
I'm like a fucking child next to him. What do you mean?
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
Change your mind.
You did, of course. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
Okay, do you think I'll invade Ferelden?
In time. There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
Fuck. Wait, that makes no sense. Oh, let's go.
As you wish.
No one can have a proper conversation with me. At all. Ooh.
Enchantment?
Yeah.
Enchantment!
You'll have a proper conversation, though. Do I have anything he could use? I actually might take Alistair. We'll do. Actually, no, I'll take that one off. Oh no. I just realized something. What's my inventory like? Oh shit. Liliana, you can take the fire arrows. The difference between a loot and a fat loot. I love that I had the meteor metal ore, and I don't even know if it does anything. It's a random encounter, which is basically like Superman. What's left in the crater is the ore. I don't know if you do anything with it. Right, okay. Where are we off to? I want me to go in there, but I want to have... Nope, you don't let me in there. You aren't letting me in here, though. Ooh, who's this door? Morgan? Hi.
What comes, my friend? Life in Wales must be very lonely. At times, perhaps.
A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
I had a teacher like that. It doesn't sound all that bad.
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
What happened then?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
But you were just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
They made you stronger, didn't they?
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Okay.
There you are. Let's go see what you're...
What's another room this way, though? Can I go in here? Fuck, wait, can I just drag Leliana in here? Whose room is that, anyway? Guest room. Are they not all guest rooms? Oh, fuck it, let's go.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
Something to do with the taint in us.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
Okay. And what happens to the Grey Warden?
A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Well, we're gonna have to leave Alistair here, aren't we? To try and be king.
It warms my heart to see such courage. But do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer.
Cool, you do it.
But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that.
You do know there's only 3 of
But
us.
enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does. You should get some sleep before morning. There will be much to do.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Is everything alright?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual, performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Just what sort of ritual is this?
It is old magic, from a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think recent days have taught you this is not always to be feared.
Okay, tell me more. I'm... okay.
What I propose is this. Convince Alistair to lay with me, here tonight. And from this ritual, a child shall be conceived within me.
Wait, no!
The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed, with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
So the child becomes a Darkspawn? Is this child... has it been birthed yet? Or... I don't see us having 9 months.
Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old
This sounds like a
god.
bad plan,
After
but
this
I
is
kind of
done,
want to go ahead with it.
You allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to
Oh
raise
god,
as I
she's
wish.
gonna... Why Alistair? Why not Riordan?
Even if I thought Riordan could be convinced, he is unsuitable. I need one who has not been tainted for long. It must be him, and it must be tonight.
How do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended
Hey,
when
Chili,
she
how
sent
you
me with you.
doing?
She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does
But
it?
Flemeth
Did you not
had
wonder
plans
why
for that
Flemeth saved your
child.
life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now.
Evil
It
entity.
will work, and it will save your life.
Oh no, you're tired? Well, hopefully you managed to have a good sleep tonight. How am I? I am good. A little tired as well, though. I want to know more about this child. This child that you...
As you wish.
Child won't be hurt, will it?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
Will the child be evil? What will it become?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
What do you intend to do with this child?
I do not wish to tell you.
I used to know what you plan.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
What if Alistair wants to see this child?
I have no doubt he may, but he will not. It is all I ask for in return.
And technically, that child is going to be next in line to the throne after Alistair. See, enough about the child then.
Then you have decided?
Okay, you actually think Alistair will agree to this?
You will advise him to do so, and because he trusts
I couldn't
you
convince him
more
to
than
marry
he would ever trust me, he will comply.
the Queen.
Consider the alternative. If Riordan fails, do you think Alistair will hesitate? The future king of Ferelden? He will die the hero, and you will be overshadowed. Just a Grey Warden who accompanied the king. If you would rather, consider Leliana. What do you think she would advise if she knew the life of her beloved was at risk? I think you know. I think you have many good reasons to tell him to save his own life. I think you should consider them carefully.
Alright, let's go down this rabbit hole.
A wise decision. I shall wait here then while you go and speak with Alistair. I urge you to be convincing.
I mean, it's going to be a hard sell. This will be absolutely terrible to try and convince him. Hey, Alistair. Hi. Hi. You know what we're gonna do? That was that one. Let's go with a new save. Yeah, let's go with a new one. Before baby making. If you could title it, that's what it would be. Hi, Alistair.
I see you can't sleep either.
Oh, your helmet
I
vanished.
also saw Morrigan outside your room earlier, and the look she gave me. Oh, that was icy even for her. Is something up?
Yes, she told me something very important.
This is what I get for becoming king. Everyone always brings you the bad news. So what is it then? Rats running amok? Cheese supplies run low? I can take it.
Well... I need you to do something you won't like.
I don't care for the sound of that. What are we talking about exactly?
I need you to take part in a magic ritual.
Oh, something Morrigan cooked up, no doubt. What do you need me to do?
You need to sleep with her.
Cute. This is payback, right, for all the jokes? But you're not joking. You're actually serious? Wow. Be killed by the Archdemon or sleep with Morrigan. How does someone make that kind of choice? You're
Well...
not actually asking me this, are you? What kind of ritual is this, anyway?
I won't lie to you, it will produce a child.
What? I must be hearing things, but are you telling me to impregnate Morrigan in some kind of magical sex rite? This child. Why would Morrigan want such a thing? Does she want an heir to the throne?
I'm not going to mention the god part. All she said is that you will never see it.
Right until it marches up with an army to claim the throne, I'm sure. Look, even if I was willing to do this, and I'm not saying I am, are you suggesting we trust Morrigan? I don't know.
Persuade.
Trust you? This is too much. I can't just...
I'd go and do it myself if I could.
Oh, great. Of all the times to regret being a man. Look, just because I have the proper... just because I can... Look, that doesn't make this a good idea.
Surely sleeping with Morrigan isn't so high a price.
You know what? You're right. If this does what you say it will, I agree. I'll do it. Oh, where is she? Let's go and get this over with before I change my mind.
Well, that went
Would
away.
seem your talk is done.
Great. So this isn't a dream after all.
What is it to be then? Has a decision been reached?
Alistair has agreed to your request.
Wait. I want to ask about this child. The one you... want.
Interesting. Honesty wouldn't have been my first choice.
I just want to be sure that you're not going to use this... against Ferelden. That this bastard child of mine isn't going to show up some year.
Of that, you have my word.
Oh, why don't I feel any better about this?
Wait, you wouldn't
All right.
marry the queen,
Let's
but you're
just
willing
get this
to
over
do
with.
it with Morrigan.
Let us go somewhere more private, Alistair, and believe me when I say you will not hate this quite so much as you believe.
I'm pretty sure I don't need to see this because he's not interested in it. Oh no, the singing! He's trying to crawl away. Well, there's... How do we know exactly would have worked anyway?